Hi, welcome to Follow the Schedule Night. My name is Craig Vaughn. I teach 8th grade science at Shore Middle School. I apologize that I'm not able to be with you tonight, but hopefully I will be back after our football game and I will get to meet you at some point today or at fall conferences. This is my 10th year teaching in Mentor and my 10th year teaching at Shore Middle School. My wife's name is Julie. We've been married for 8 years, and she's a teacher also. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter named Avery Rose. I coach football here at Shore, and I'm proud to say that I'm a Mentor School's student, kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. I went to Hopkins Elementary, Memorial, and then Mentor High School. The materials that I'm asking my students to bring every day are their iPads fully charged, headphones, their science folder with all class materials in it, some loose leaf notebook paper, and then also a pen or pencil. A big shift that you're obviously going to be hearing about a lot today and the next couple years is the integration of technology in the classroom. And your son or daughter is fortunate because they have access to the internet and an iPad in school every day for all their classes. It's not new to the 8th grade teachers, but it is new to the 8th grade students and the rest of the students in the building. And from my experience last year, there's a steep learning curve involved. It takes almost the entire first quarter to establish routines, go over guidelines and expectations, and raise student awareness about how the class is going to be run. iPads are a learning tool in the classroom. The students aren't on them all the time, from the time the bell rings to start the class to the time it rings to stop the class. I don't have a paperless classroom. I just use less paper because all of the resources and materials that we use in class every day are going to be posted online through a learning management system called Schoology that I'll talk about in a minute. Back to the iPads though, when the bell rings, the students are instructed to close them up and wait for directions that I will give to start the class period. They come to school with them 100% charged, and the idea is that if that's the case, they can last all day long. If you look around the room, you notice that the tables and chairs are set up in groups, and the reason for that is because that reflects the lesson that we were doing today. Very easily within a class period, we can unlock the tables, move them around to a different setup that utilizes the space that we have and allows the students to move in and out of cooperative learning groups. So middle school students are active, they have a lot of energy, so it's great that we have the tools to get them up and moving around. The most common apps that we're going to use in this class are Schoology, Google Classroom, Socrative, and they need a QR code reader. The biggest change from last year to this year is that the 8th grade students no longer have access to the App Store. They have access to something called the self-service store or app, and the board office or the school will push out apps that the teachers request to the self-service app, and the students can download them from there. So students do not have access to the App Store. They are not to download games or social media. I wanted to show you just quickly what the course page looks like on Schoology. This is the view from what a student would see. This is my first period science class. We have a course information folder where the beginning of the year stuff gets stored, syllabus, iPad rules and regulations, how to log in to the various sites that we use frequently. The agenda folder is basically a calendar of what we do every single day. So if a student is absent, they're instructed to go and look at the agenda or agendas for the day that they miss. And as we get into the school year, you'll see a folder there for October, November, December, all the way to May. The unit folders are the yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink ones. So the first unit that we're going to be studying is forces in motion. So if I were to tap on that yellow force in motion folder, it would open up all of the stuff that you would find in that unit, and it is organized by assignments, files, and links, videos, discussions, and then also tests and quizzes. So that is really where everything is kept for the course, which from an organizational standpoint is nice, and it's also very accessible. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the students can access the information that's covered in class and see what we're going to work on in the weeks coming up. Just some additional information. My email address is at the bottom there. It's just my last name, VAUGHN@mentorschools.org. Like I said, I apologize for not being able to meet you in person this evening, but I look forward to a great school year.